Welcome, everybody. Maybe I get this fixed up here. I've been off a little bit. Got to get things back together. Let's see. There we go. Now I'm all professional and stuff. Noma Super Speedway Series coming at you right here on a whopping, what is this? Monday night. So the guys sit back and they watch the Daytona race. They all got the itch. Now they're out here. Now they all want to win this race. We're going to have us a good time. Remember, one quick thing here. They only get one fast repair in this league. That is it. And somewhere they got these stages. I think it's 20 and 40, I believe, for these guys. But this ought to be an exciting event. If we can get green flag pit stops, that's going to be a hoot to watch, because you're either going to be a hero or a zero. You're going to look like you know what you're doing, or it's just not going to be pretty. So that's going to be fun to watch. And it also, this could come down to possibly a fuel strategy event. Now, I will let you know, I've got 3 cats. I tried to pick out the prettiest ones for you guys, but, well, just bear with me here. Don't hold it against me. Mr. Nagels, MaxSpeedTV driver, and the number 6 in car cam. And there's Mr. Schroeder. I don't know if he's asleep or what's going on, but he's bent over. Hopefully he's still alive. But there he is. And we also got Little Titty Taylor Toller. Man, I can't say that fast. I just can't do it. That's who he is. But there he is. He's all excited. That's our 3 cats we got for in-rig cameras. Seriously, I'm really concerned about Schroeder. He either fell asleep. I'm not really sure. But anyway, hopefully he'll be awake when I put him back on the air. You guys stick around. We're going to have us a little fun, get something to drink, something to eat, whatever. And, well, hopefully we'll have some fun. We're going to have fun anyway, because this is Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. And why freaking? Because that's what my wife says. Too many freaking hobbies. So that's what I go by. MaxSpeedTV coming right at you. We will be right back after this.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the praise, in the home of the brave.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here. Noma Super Speedway Kings coming at you. They're getting ready to go to the grid right now. And when they do, I can screw up their last names. Take pride in that, just to let you guys know. It's what I do. Well, here they are. Let's see if we can get through this. Screwing it up too awful bad. You know, it happens. Well, I will in just a second. Wait for them to get all here. And they are back. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Qualifying, row number 1, the 14, Vicente Guerrero, the MaxSpeedTV driver, sitting in the 14. Taking a look at this. Right beside him, the number 6. That will be their 1 MaxSpeed driver of Cody Nagels. And I've got his little picture right there. He is in rig cam. Next up, we're going to have the 215 Rhett Cadoti, another MaxSpeedTV driver. And right beside him, the 88 of Clay Cantrell. Row number 3, the 29, Chris Akers, and the 71 of Sean Macara. Row 4, the number 4, Zachary Roethlisberger, and the 99, Tic Tac Duvendak, Mr. Robert Duvendak. Don't ask me why it's the Tic Tac. Use your imagination. Row 5, the 18, Mark Vega, and the 22. Just gotta call him Juan. Yeah, that's it. Row 6 to 77, Everett Shepard, the 15 beside him, William Rice. Row 7 to 62, Travis Hughes, and the 20 of Richard Gray. Row 8 to number 9, Jay Stenson himself, and the 16 of Justin Bentley. Row number 9 to 2, and I've got him right here as well. There he is. They call him Little Tater Tot Toller. Keep an eye on him. He can run around here pretty well. And beside him, Matthew Williamson. Row 10 to 26 of Casey Gilchrist. Crest. The 66 will be Christopher Mikowski. Row 11, the 48, and we got him. Right there he is, and he is alive. We were concerned earlier, but there he is. His head's up, ready to rock and roll. And that will be Mr. Andrew Schroeder. Along beside him is going to be the 08 of Mr. Tommy Cook. Row 12 to 30 is going to be Carl Engel, and the 23 of Brad Saxton. Row 13 to 38, Garrett Velzy. Keep an eye on him. He can get around here as well. the 75, Mr. William McKellar. Row 14, the 06, Daryl Harrelson, and the 55 of Tom Barish. And row 15, last but not least, Levi Wilson. And that is it. That's what we've got. Real quick, remember, one fast repair. That's all these cats are going to get. Get down here and we'll get rid of that. And then we'll crank up that. Get a little engine going, huh? All right. Welcome, Noma Super Speedway. Everybody out there on YouTube, hello. Got something to say? Say it. You got a friend? You got a driver you want me to shout out? We'll shout it out. Green flag. Here we go. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. We didn't even get across the finish line for the start. You gotta be kidding me. Well, the good news is, I don't know, I think they're all drunk. We're still racing. There is no caution yet. That was really interesting. It actually threw me for a loop. I wasn't even ready for that, to be honest with you. Hey, here comes the caution. I am shocked. We're going to have to run this one back. Way back here. All right. Where did this take place? I really don't know. It's somewhere back in this area right here, I do believe. Did somebody miss a shift? And there it is. It looks like it's going to be, I believe, the 16. One more time here real quick. Yep. That is the number 16. Now let me find it. That's Justin Bentley. Justin, did you miss a shift? We're going to find out because we're going to ride with him. Let's listen. Yes, he did. He missed a shift and blows that puppy right up. Been there, done that, sucks. And he's being towed in. You can see him right there. So he's going to go a lap or two down right off the bat, folks. That's no fun to start the race out. And the question is, who's going to have to use a fast repair out of that? Hopefully nobody. Oh, it looks like one had to. And that's going to be the 66 right there. Christopher Miskowski, I believe. But anyway, he's going to have to use a fast repair on that Hooters machine. Now, I would be really concerned and worried if he actually had the Hooter girls on the machine, but he doesn't. And I'm going to have a long talk with him about it. But he's got himself a new ride out here, and the bad part is that he's had to use his fast repair, and that cat's got a long way to go to keep all the fenders on that bad boy. And he's dug himself a hole, and hopefully he's going to be able to get out of it and be able to, you got to keep it on it, the fender's in it to win it. So you got to be there at the end and all that crap. You know how it goes. We'll see how it works out, but he has got a long road to hoe, let me tell you. Alrighty. Back up front. Vincente Guerrero, it's the three MaxSpeedTV guys, my boys, my team. I gave him a stern talking to. We'll see how it works. Who knows? I'm not going to tell you what they told me to do. But all three of them are right there, all lined up. That's a good thing. Chris Akers in the 29. Keep an eye on him. He can get around this joint, too. A lot of good drivers out here and a lot of no-namers that I don't know. But I'll learn them eventually. You got guys out here. This is the first league. First time they've been running with each other. So you got to figure out who you can run with, who you don't want to run with, who you want to stay away from. Who can hold a line, who can't. I mean, there's a lot of stuff involved, and it's all feeling out during the race. So we'll find out how this works. Hopefully, this is not the sign of things to come. They almost all crossed the finish line. Or the start line, I should say. But anyway, we're going to fire it up here, and we're going to run it again. Like I said, welcome everybody that's hanging out here. 19 watching and 5 likes. Appreciate the likes. These guys are going to do a good job for us. Reach over there and hit that like button. I swear if you get a blister, I'll send you a MaxSpeedTV Band-Aid. How's that? You can push the button. It won't hurt. Vincente Guerrero, that's his name. I call him the Italian Stallion. He's going to be on the bottom. The 215, Rick Cadoti, he's going to be up top. And the pushers is going to be Cody Nagels in the 6. And Chris Akers right there on the top. Nancy says her favorite driver has to work tonight. Well, that just sucks. But she's here to cheer on some others and basically to say hi to me. Right, Nancy? I like interacting with people in the chat. It's fun. Get them involved. I've met a lot of nice people in the broadcasts and doing leagues and stuff. It's pretty nice. But I'll say whatever you want me to say. I don't live by any of them. Well, actually, I do. I live by the league owner, Duvidak. He's about 2.5 hours away. 4 laps out of 100. In the books. One caution already. And right away, we're going to have 2 cats. It's going to be one lap down, and the other one's going to be 2 laps down. So they're going to have a little bit of work. But I'm sure they're going to get the opportunity to get them back. All right, here we go. Coming to the line. He likes it. He likes it. Let's go racing again. You can see some of these guys, they've already said, I've had enough. I'm going to hang out in the back. Now, a lot of these guys, the older veterans, you'll see back out here, way back in the back. Little Tic-Tac Duvidak, he's one of them hanging out here in the back. And the reason why is because you can see everything that's going on up in front. If anything happens, he can make his evasive maneuver and hopefully get out of the way and not have to use up his fast repair. Got a lot of laps to wind down here. You got to be in it to win it, and you only get one fast repair. You got to take care of that car like it's your newborn baby. Out front, the MaxSpeedTV boys. They are running and running hard. Cody Nagels, he's going to be out in the lead, and there's his mug. Calm, cool, and collected. That's what he looks like. That's good. There he is. His dad's out here with us. And yes, Kevin, I'm about ready to have to spend 16 hours plowing snow again, I'm afraid. I keep watching that storm system, and it keeps moving down closer to me. Not looking good. For those of you who live in Florida and, you know, the nice warm climate, California places, you suck. I'm so fed up with this snow. I'm jealous. So 215, Cadoti's going to take the lead now for a while. Now, these trucks are pretty cool, or these cars are pretty cool. They don't quite get as hot as fast as the trucks do. And you can bang these things all night long if you want, literally. You can side draft. You can beat the tar out of the back bumpers. They're pretty darn stable. It takes a lot to turn somebody, but you always got to be aware of the old infamous iRacing net code. And what that is where they assume you're going to hit and wreck, and they wreck you anyway. That will come out. It's an ugly thing, and it does show its ugly head once in a while. But you can beat the tar out of these things and push your little heart out. They do hold the track pretty good until you wear out your tires. Now, you start getting 50 laps on your tires, it might be a handful. Chris Akers looking to lead this lap right here if he can in the 29, the Reese Cup machine. Now, I've watched him race. He can get around this track as well. Some of these other guys that I do know of. There's Jay Stinson in the 9. He's no stranger at all. He can get around here. There's a lot of really good drivers. There's Garrett Velzy. He sits back here, and he just drives, stays, watches, stays out of trouble if he can. He doesn't lose the draft. Then he waits till, about 15 to go, then he works his way right up front. A lot of these veterans, that's how they do things. Levi Wilson, he's another guy. He sits back here, keeps his distance, stays out of trouble to the end. Now, some of these cats, like you just noticed right away, they're doing a quick stop. They're getting it out of the way early. They ain't gonna have to worry about getting ran over by nobody. You can see them all, the teammates coming in here. They're gonna take that short run of fuel, which you kind of have to finish this race. And they're gonna head back out again, while the rest of these cats are gonna stay out. Akers now on the bottom. Everett Shepard up top. 2x2 as far as your little eye can see. Throw a blanket over the first 20 cars. What I like about these cars is, let me find somebody here and I'll try to show you. They get close enough anyway. I'm a looking. Now the 98's got a special number because it's not 98 on my screen. It's actually 4. But if you watch, he gets up there and he starts doing some pushing, and not like the trucks. I mean, you got to be perfectly in line with that bumper, or you'll hook them and turn them, and you're gonna have you're gonna go from a hero to a 0. You're gonna be like Keselowski there Sunday at the Daytona race. But these guys, you can beat the heck off these bumpers, and you don't have to be square on there. You really don't. Not on these cars. So expect to see a lot of hard pushing and bumping and grinding. And I don't mean on a dance floor either. Shepard getting a great push up on that top line. You got a few cars up on the top and the rest of them are down on the bottom. There he is, Clay Cantrell. That's another one can get around this place too. And he enjoys pushing. See the 29, he's got that nose buried up underneath there. Hope everybody has had a good Monday to the start of your week. Forget about it. It's over. Have something to drink. Relax. You are with the NOMA Super Speedway Series boys coming right here at you. MaxSpeedTV. We got a boatload of followers. I don't know. It's almost 9,000, I think. Something like that. If you're not a member, you've not signed up or subscribed to us, go over there and subscribe. Pretty please. The 77 Everett Shepard, he's wanting to play, and play he's going to do. And take a look. I love this paint job. Okay, that is the fender paint job on that ride. He needs a good old Telecaster right on that hood. I'll have to talk to him about that. Good looking paint job right there, though. He's led 4 laps so far. He likes it up front. Thinking 3 wide? Sure, why not? Let's do it. And that's exactly what they're doing. And they're about ready to hang out that 15 to William Rice. He's about ready to go, as my son would say, backwards. That's what he used to say when he was younger. Couldn't understand what the heck he was talking about. Whoa, they're getting a little... Man, that's close. Start running 3 wide, you get a little nervous. And I'll show you what I mean. I think they're going to come up along beside him here eventually. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, they're not going to drop back into 2. You start going 3 wide here at Daytona, it gets a little hairy, a little dicey. Single file here for a little bit. The first 8 cars, it looks like. The 15's going to come up. Yeah, it looks like the 20's going to join him. Richard Gray says, all right, let's start a second line here, boys. We do have a caution coming at lap 20 and 40. It's that stage thing. And these guys, it looks like, I think, let me take a look here. Oh, yeah. They're going to come up on William McKellar. A little lap traffic going on. And it's never a good thing when this happens, I'm telling you. It can get scary. And he got out of the way just like that. He dove down and says, nah, I don't want a part of this. William Rice is going to be the pusher up top. Still down on the bottom, Everett Shepard in what I call the rocking chair. You watch my broadcast, that's what I call that. Why? Because you is as safe as in your mama's arms when you're down there, that first car on that bottom line in that lane. Supposedly, that's the safest spot on the track, except for dead last. Everybody's trying to get into the rocking chair. 15's pushing his heart out on the 20 of Richard Gray. He can get past the 77 and he'll drop in the rocking chair. That's the way it works. But those 2 cars, they need a little bit more help up there in that top line if they want to get past them. Because the bottom line's got it going on. Hope everybody's having a good Monday night hanging out with me. I hope the broadcast sounds all right. I had to do a couple changes on some things. I figured if it wasn't sounding good, y'all let me know. Akers doing a great job pushing right here. That's the guy you want behind you. You look up the rearview mirror and you see that Reese's Pieces machine, you can take a sigh of relief. Because he knows how to get it done. You see him scoot right up on him right here. Now you got to be careful. That double yellow line, if you get that left sides down on that double yellow line, you're going to get screwed because it is going to throw you up that track due to that banking. You really got to be careful. That thing will hurt you. Hey, we got pit stops already, and here they come. Whoops. I'm still looking for them all. There they all are. Actually, they did quite a good job. And you can see them all coming in. That is going to relinquish the lead here. Out on the track, just about everybody came in actually right there, so I'm really impressed. And they're heading right back out. Now these cats right here, I think we got about, what, 11 of them. They should be coming in this time, and here they come. Pit stops, no problem, they said. And they're doing a good job, too. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you for saying it sounds all right. I aim to please. I try anyway. Mr. Mark Vega, he is being shown your leader right now in that 18 machine. Mr. Tic Tac Duvendak is going to be in second. He's already, I believe, won one already this year. And believe you me, he can get around this place. And I'm not just saying that because he pays me. He's darn good at super speedways. I don't know how many championships he's won, but he's tough. The 22 is going to be in the third spot. I believe that's going to be Juan, I think. I don't know. Just going to call him 22. And here comes another little pack all together, single file, and that's what they got to do if they want to catch up with some of these guys up here leading this thing. They're kind of all over the place. Eventually, they're all going to be able to catch back up here. At least all these cats right here will. Now, let me see if I can do this without screwing it up. Right there is the second bunch. And all the way around are these cats. But they have not pitted yet, and they're going to have to pit here eventually. The question is, when will they pit? But that 26, you can see him right here. You see the 18 going in. So Casey Gilchrist is going to be your leader. Or Gilchrist. I don't know. I like that better. Makes him sound more holy. But he's leading it. Or he's going to be leading it just as soon as the telemetry changes. But see how all these cats right here, now they're going to branch out. The MaxSpeedTV guys are going to take it too wide back here. They're going to try to form a little line and move on up. They're working at it anyway. And some of the other ones notice a little momentum going, so they're all going to go up there. Now, I will tell you, Duvendak and this cat right here, they have not been into the pits. Vincente Guerrero, Cody Nagels, and Rhett Cadoti. That's your MaxSpeedTV team. Those guys are on a totally different strategy as far as pit stops go. Yeah, I'll get it out in a minute. Duvendak looks like he's going to be coming in right now. I do believe he's slowing her down. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Oh, I know what's going on. I don't know. There it is. There's that caution. I still don't quite know what's going on with him. I might have to chat with him on this one. I do believe that caution is going to be your stage caution. And the 26 is going to get himself some bonus points. And there it is. The Crown Royal machine of Mr. Casey Gilchrist. Christ. For Christ's sakes, Bobby, get it right. Zachary Roethlisberger is going to be second. Travis Hughes third. Jay Stinson. Wow, he's doing good. Started 15th, and here he is sitting in the fourth spot. Mr. Cody Nagels is 7th. Vincente Guerrero. I'm sorry, 6th. 5th. Gosh, Cody. Yeah, he's 5th. Vincente Guerrero is going to be 6th. 7th is Rhett Cadoti. 8th is Carl Lingle. And then Matthew Williams is going to be 9th. And, of course, Tommy Cook. That will be your top 10, even though it says 12, but it's not. Now, since they just threw this caution, are they all got to come in and top off? Yeah. And let's watch them. We're going to see a whole lot. They're all going to come in. Roy with Casey here. You'll get him some fuel, get him some right sides. You're going to get him some left sides as well. And away he goes. He did not come into pit, Matthew Williamson. He's only been out there on 5. He's only been out there for 5 laps since the last time he stopped. So he's going to hang out, stay out. And we're fine with that. Some lap traffic feller's going to get a lap back. And I know one guy, poor feller. That will be the 75 way back here. 6 more laps. He's going to be on the lead lap. Trying to see what he's got on that paint. Let's see. That's a sharp looking paint job as well. These guys take pride in their paint, I'll tell you that. But this was a stage caution. Now, I'll have to say, Mr. Cody Nagels is out there, and there he is, kind of by himself. Not too awful bad. He does have one teammate right back here, Vincenti Guerrero. The Italian stallion somewhere in the New York area. Lights out on the pace truck. Next time around, we'll see if we can bring a few of these fellers in and chat with them. 27 laps out of 100 in the book. We're just winding these puppies down. Again, 20 people watching, 5 likes. For those of you that hit the like button, did it hurt? Because if it didn't, let them know in chat so they can hit the like button for these guys. MaxSpeedTV Band-Aids all around. For everybody. With proof of a blister. On your fingertip. Noma Super Speedway Series. It's not too late. You can still sign up. You guys that are watching, looking for a league to hop in. These guys have, looks like they got about probably 10 openings in here. And this is the first series for this league. Good bunch of guys in here. Always having fun. So that little spiel I gave me one more like. It was worth it. Coming up on the starter cam. If he likes what he sees, we'll go green. If he don't, we'll do it over, and he likes it. Let's go racing again. Nagels, he's going to be in the lead, and he's got his partner right there behind him, the number 14, Mr. Vincenti Guerrero. Up on that top, trying to get a little help, get it going, is going to be the 98, which is the 4, of Zachary Roethlisberger. Looking for a little help from Casey. He's going to be his pusher. Take a look at that, 29. He says, I don't mind 3 wide. Doesn't bother me. He pops back in there. Here's a veteran. Keep an eye on this fella. That will be the 71 of Mr. Sean Macara. Sitting back here in the 15th, just watching it happen. Just a little bit of damage back here on the back of that thing. You can kind of see it. Let me see. There it is. He has not had to use the fast repair yet. You don't know how much that's going to hurt him as far as pushing-wise. Draft, it shouldn't really bother him too much. Pushing, that might be a problem. I don't think I want to push him with that bumper looking like that. That'd scare me. Nagel's gonna lead him another lap, it looks like. Guerrero right there behind him, and you can see him peeking his way up. It's gonna be Rhett Cadoti. Trying to catch up with his boys up there. Kind of wondering if that number 98 there, if he's gonna pop up on that high line and grab some of that draft and try to slingshot around these MaxSpeedTV fellers. Kevin, you're hilarious. Doing a pretty good job. It's early in the race. Anything can happen. They said they was going to stay out front and try to stay out of trouble as much as possible. Well, the best place to stay out of trouble is sitting right up here out front. And there he went. He shoots it up high. I knew eventually he was going to do it at some point. And I'm talking about Roethlisberger in the 98. And he does have Rhett Cadoti there doing the pushing behind him. You can see him right here. I'm pretty sure back of that car it says stay back 6 feet. I can guarantee you he does not want that to happen. If it was me, I have a big picture on a butt in the back and I say smack that butt every chance you get. Hit me. Get me out front. Now we do have lap traffic up there. You can see it. And you know me, I always say this. This bunch of guys is going to look like a fat lady just chomping on a sundae, buddy, because here they come. Is he going to get out of the way? Yep, he's got to go way up high. Hopefully he can stay up there and not cause any issues. So far he does. But he will go a lap down as the train goes on by. The 98, Roethlisberger drops right down. Now the 215, Rhett Cadoti. He's got to get a great push from Casey right here. You got to drop him right into the rocket chair, Casey, and just wave and say, thanks a lot, buddy. I don't know, Kevin. Only 6 likes tonight, keen people watching. I must really suck tonight. The MaxSpeedTV boys lined up on the bottom with Roethlisberger right in the middle of them. Bottom line seems to be working pretty well. Nothing happening up here. Hey, take a look at this cat, will ya? I get a good shot at him. There he is. Mr. Velzy, kind of looks like he's got a little scrapage up in the front end of that bad boy. Nothing too awful bad. He's not had to use a fast repair or anything. He started 25th, and here he is, 6th. Those guys have a really good league on Thursday nights. It's called the High Slide League. They have a great broadcaster when he shows up. Now, the weather in Ohio sucks. It seems like every Thursday I've got ice storm or 18 inches of snow. I'll tell you, I can't win. Cadoti, he's going to be the leader right now. He's going to jump it out. Now, here the boys are going to come in on their pit stops. Remember when I told you they were all off? And here they come. And it looks like somebody, the 75, decides to take out a little grass, make it look pretty good, and then he's going to come into his pit stall. And I don't know if they're going to hold him right there. Let's see. Unsafe pit entrance, possibly? I don't know. Let's watch. He's going to get left sides. He's going to get right sides. And, yep, they're holding him. So he's going to pay the piper. Penalty. Zachary Roethlisberger. He's going to be in the lead right now, and he has got Garrett Velzy right there behind him. And we got ourselves a caution right now, and quite frankly, I got to figure out why. I don't know. This is going to be a fun one to find. I was not paying attention, actually. So this is going to be a tough one here. Let me see if I can actually find it. Run it back here a little bit. See if we see a little smoke action. Something. I know he started slowing down a lot right here. I'm not really hearing anything. And I'm not seeing anything. So I don't know what the deal is. No idea why they threw this caution. Maybe the flagman fell asleep and dropped the flag. I don't know. I may have to find out. Mr. Duvendak is going to be one lap down. And I never did ask, but I'm going to go ahead and find him right now. Figure out what happened to him. Mr. Duvendak, Bobby DeBooth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Doing good. Now, earlier, a little while back, noticed that you were running down on that apron real slow, that finally a caution came out. Did you have a problem with your ride, or was you telling those boys to throw the caution for the stage?
No, I gambled, pushed it on fuel to try to win the stage. I had just enough fuel to make it past the start-finish line to win the stage, and then ran out.
Ah, bummer. Well, you're only one lap down. It's really early into the race. I'm sure you'll get that puppy back.
I'm actually getting it back right now. So
see, there you go.
Yeah, gamble kind of paid off. I won the stage, ran out of fuel, almost went 2 laps down until that caution right there. Now I'm getting my lap back and going back to the lead lap. So.
Uh-oh, everybody look out. Tic Tac is on the lead lap. It's going to be exciting.
Thought I spilled all my Tic Tacs out of my bin there on the ground, but looks like I'm slowly picking them back up.
Oh, that's good. I'm telling you, you need to have a Tic Tac wherever you go. You just never know when you need it.
Yep. Keep your breath minty fresh.
Absolutely. Well, good luck, and we'll talk to you later, bud.
All right, sounds good.
All righty. Put him back with his respectable teammates. Coming back out here after they've all been through the pits. Now, like I said earlier, your MaxSpeedTV guys, they've actually pitted 2 laps earlier before this. So we're waiting to see what the deal is. And there it is. It looks like your leader will be right there, Mr. Cody Nagel. Might have a chance to chat with him here. Let me see if I can find him. Cody, Bobby DeBooth, what's up?
So far.
How you doing?
I feel pretty good. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know. Ran a lot of officials this week. Been really practicing trying to nail down the first broadcasted wins. So we shall see. But the team's working really well together right now. I think that the pit stop was very well timed.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, all 3 of you fellas are out here right by each other. And you guys seem to be running a team thing very well.
Yep.
Question for you. On these cars versus the trucks, do they get as hot as fast as what the trucks do, or no?
That's a very good question, to be honest with you. I think that the Xfinity cars tend to get hotter just a little bit quicker. But that might have to do with people are a little bit more confident in pushing in these because we all call them tanks because you can push a little harder. So I think by nature they might be a little easier to blow because people naturally are pushing harder in the cars, the Xfinity cars versus the trucks where they tend to back off a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah, you can push the dog crap out of these things. You can beat and bang like it's a redheaded stepchild, and then they gotta hurt these things. And really, it's not gonna get you too loose either.
Yep. How'd that last wreck look?
You know what? I don't know. I couldn't find it.
Oh wow. Well,
I
mean, it worked out for us because we're all up front now.
was looking everywhere and I couldn't find a thing. Well, good luck. I'm gonna get you back there and with your boys. Well, we're gonna watch it. By the way, no wrinkles on my face.
Yes, sir, boss man.
All right, bye. And what I meant by that is right there. That's my face. Both sides. Back to the green flag, and away we go one more time again. 39 out of 100 laps, 40 in the books. Nagels is going to bring him around and take a look. The number 8 right there in the mix of things doing the pushing, Matthew Williamson. He started, looks like, I don't know, 18th, somewhere 10th. I don't know, I can't even see it very well. But anyway, he's right now sitting in third. Battling for second. You got the other two MaxSpeedTV teammate fellers up front, and like he said earlier in that little interview, they are all running very good together. Sean McCara right there in the mix to this. You watch these guys make these evasive maneuvers between the bottom and the top line. They are like a tank. You can stick them anywhere. You can put them in places they really don't belong. You try doing that to the truck and you're screwed. But not these bad boys. You can really beat them to pieces. And I think that's why Duvendak went with these cars for this league, because you don't have to be an ace veteran driver to drive these things. You got some guys that are new in this league and some guys, you know, that's been around and won championships. But these things are about as easy as they're come to drive. Chris Akers, he started 5th. He's way back here in that 16th. And there he is, the Reese Pieces. Now take a look at the 48. I ain't said nothing to him here lately. Get rid of that guy. There he is. That's Mr. Schroeder. Andrew Schroeder. And in case you haven't figured it out, he likes the New York Jets. He's another guy who can get around this place pretty well. Hangs out around here in the middle of the pack and towards the back, wait patiently so him and Mr. Namath there on his back bumper can go up to the front and challenge for a win. This guy I've not talked about yet. Oh, yeah. He's one lap down, and there he is. Mr. Taylor Tater Tot Toller. That's what we call him. That's his nickname. Still waiting for his wife, her hand, to walk into the scene and just gib slapping in the back of the head. I was told that she was going to do that one of these broadcasts for me. Haven't seen it yet. But he is one lap down. He's got to get that lap back. And he's got plenty of time to do it because we're getting close to our halfway point here. He's still got plenty of time. But there he is. Mr. Tater Tot Toller. A little bit of damage back there in the back as well. And he has used a fast repair. So he is going to have to drive very defensively. Oh, you seen a bump right there. We just caught that one, and this is the reason why Tater Tot's going through all this little mess. That ain't pretty. I might be able to find out what happened here. Let's see. It happened somewhere kind of up front up here somewhere. They might have all checked up. I don't know. Or somebody got turned. Let's see. There it is. We'll stop that one. The 71. We'll run this back a little bit. And there we go. Let's slow it down and let me try to find him again if I can before this thing runs out. That's Sean Macara. You can see him up there. I'm kind of curious. Did the 98 kind of give him a little helping hand right there? I don't know for sure, but we're going to find out. Well, there it was. See what I mean? That damage that's on that. Oops, sorry. Right there. That damage. Makes it kind of tough. I mean, you can see the front sticking out. Yep. Gave him a little touch right there, and he just couldn't do nothing with it. And I will tell you right now, Nagel's in the 6 is probably sweating bullets. And you can watch it right here as he's going to go right up and over and around on his lid. And all these cats behind him trying to miss him. He's still on his lid, by the way. He's going to come back over after he gets another kiss. Oh, there comes Tater Tot through there slamming the 30 machine. And that's why a lot of these guys all the way back here in the back, they're trying to avoid each other, miss each other. And they're just, sliding around, hitting each other. That's what happens. Run it around again. The 71, Sean Macara. Let's ride with him. Up on his lid. Back over. It's a good possibility. As of right now, just to let you know, there he sets, but he has got the contender going on right there for the Dude Wipes Award. Man's Dude Wipes. For the guy who has more skid marks in his shorts than probably on the track, especially after being on your lid. But he's got a lot of work to do to that ride, and he might be in trouble. He's used his fast repair up already. Up front, the 3 MaxSpeedTVs. I'm going to tell you, Mr. Nagels right here was one lucky feller in that 6th. Thought for sure that he was going to get taken out. He might have a little bit of damage there on that right side. If I get to the right side. Let's see. Yep. He's got some scrapage right in the middle. The good news is my face has no wrinkles. Working our way up to the halfway. 47 out of 100. Quick summary. There you go. 4 cautions. 1 was a stage. As a matter of fact, I think the other one might have been a stage. Might have 2 stages already in this. 18 lead changes. That's pretty darn good for almost halfway. We're probably going to, if I'm going to guess, I'm going to say we're going to see about 37 lead changes, 36, before this is over. Top 5, there they are. Guerrero, Cadoti, Nagels, Williamson, and Gilchrist. The top 6. All different pit strategies than everybody else. Actually, about 11 laps on them compared to everybody. The Chevy Silverado will be ducking out of Dodge right here. As we're coming up to the flag stand and we got a green flag, we're back at it again. NOMA Super Speedway Series. Vicente Guerrero. In that 14, down in the rocket chair on the bottom. Whoa, trouble back here in the back. There we go. We got a few more spinning. I'm pretty sure the 06 is probably throwing up inside the car because he was going around a lot. Let's take a look at this and see what happened. If I can find it where it's at, I will. There he goes. And there it is. Oh, looks like the 15 came up and just, you know, kind of, sort of, look how close they are. I'll tell you what, I still think the 15 might be drunk. He might have to go in and have a breathalyzer test done on him. Watch him. He's going to come down here and he's going to split it, make it 3 wide right here. And we will ride with him as soon as I can find him. Well, maybe we will. Maybe we won't. There he is. You can see him. And is he got to come up? There he goes. He's working his way up, working his way up. And, of course, the other one's coming down, too, as well. They don't touch yet. I'll say the 15 actually had absolutely nothing to do with that one. He's not the one that needs to have a drug or drunk test done. No, he had nothing to do with that one. He held his line perfectly fine. The 08's the one. Or the 06, I'm sorry. He's the one that started that little mess. And all these cats kind of got into it. So the 15 had nothing to do with that. I sit corrected. Everybody's going to come in and everybody's going to come out, except for these cats right here because they are a few laps down. They cannot go in just yet. And I'm talking about... Well, Tommy Cook, he's fine. He is leading it. He has no back end. That's it. Hear that or... Nope. No back in on that ride. Now, he's not had to use his fast repair yet. He is still golden. And he's probably saving that for as long as he possibly can. And I don't blame him. I would too. Hey, everybody's been in and everybody's been out. We'll go through it real quick. There's Cook, Richard Gray, Roethlisberger, Makara. He's going to be 4th, even though it says 11th. Ignore that. Gilchrist is going to be 5th. Vicente Guerrero 6th. William Matthewson 7th. Cody Eagles is 8th. Rhett Cadoti 9th and 10th. Brad Sexton. Let me find him. He's in here somewhere. There he is. How about you, Tater Tot Kohler, Bobby in the booth? You got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. A few cautions out here. I do believe you're running on borrowed time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically done for the night, so...
Yeah, it looks like you're 6 laps down and you've used the fast repair. Tonight's not been very kind to you, has it?
Not at all. Not at all.
Although your car doesn't look too awful bad. I mean, who knows? You might be able to get these laps back. I've seen it happen.
I think it'd be a miracle at this point if we can. I mean, we're 5 laps down and we still got almost 5 minutes worth of optional repair left. I mean, I could take off now if I wanted to, but I mean, I'd rather just kind of work it out and to just kind of see where we go at this point. But I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of look at the car real quick and see how we look. I'm sure I'm way down on power.
Yeah, that's gonna be the thing right there, is the power. Everything else, everything else ain't too awful bad. I just went around your car, a little damage towards your back end, but nothing too extravagant. But the main thing is how much down on power are you gonna be?
We're down about 100 RPMs.
Oh my. Well, you could be done for the night, and if you happen to be done for the night, come on up and see me in the booth, and we'll watch this thing together.
All right, I appreciate it. I'll shoot you a message if anything changes.
All right, good luck, and we'll talk to you.
All right. See ya.
Back to Green Flag Racing. You heard him. He's going to be down a few. You never know. In iRacing, anything can happen. Tater Tot, where do I put you back at?
Fat and nerdy.
Ah, that's right, fat and nerdy. Wow. Alrighty. You'd think you could come up with a better team name than that, couldn't you? Well, we're back at it, and away we go. And you're going to see the 08's going to get literally just ran over right here. Man, that top line is flying. And Makara, he's leading it down. And he's got him a new ride, too, by the way. So, all fresh and good. Casey's going to drop down in behind him. And here comes the MaxSpeedTV boys up on that top line. Going to try to get something going if they can. Hello, is this thing on? You guys awake out there in YouTube land? I have not seen a single thing type. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're enjoying the show as much as I am. Oh, the 71. Whew, almost got his nose taken off right there. And that was by Gilchrist. Or Christ, whatever. We're just gonna call him Casey. Should be Christ, so that's what we're gonna go with. He sounds humble that way. But anyway, if I took his nose off, wow, that was a heck of a job. That spotter said clear, and he did the right turn or left turn Clyde right now. And you're right, after all those spins, a Barf Bucket Award, we might have to think about that too in the future, huh? Sarah, doing well. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. It's a shame that I'm going to assume your favorite driver is either the boyfriend or the husband. Yeah. Could be either one. But anyway, he's working, so hopefully you got yourself another driver out there you can root for tonight. Joey, nice to see you. Yep, I was just talking to Nancy, and you're at work. Why don't you just type in there what you do for a living, my friend? And hopefully you're safe doing it. Wow, take a look at the 48, Andrew Schroeder. Take a look at the front end of that thing. He's getting plenty of air to that motor, I can tell you that much. And right there he is, driving with one hand, calm, cool, and collected. But yeah, he's got some damage, and he's already used his fast repair, so he's what we call in the broadcasting industry, screwed. But we're going for points. Well, Sarah, you're checking it out. I hope you like it. I will tell you, I am nowhere close to being a decent broadcaster, but I will promise you one thing. I am not boring. I refuse to be boring. I may not know what I'm doing, but I ain't gonna be boring. Speaking of not being boring, the guys up front, they are getting pretty racy right now. That top line, the MaxSpeedTV fellers, they're about ready to push Zachary Roethlisberger right on down the road. Oh no, Clay got killed, he said. That's right, he is out. Yep, he's done. That was in the 88 machine. He's watching the rest on the couch. Well, Clay, that's too bad, son. I hate to hear that. There's always next week. Still holding on. Nagels is right there pushing and pushing hard. You can see him right here. Is he going to be able to get him down into the rocking chair? Can he clear that inside line? Looks like he had him cleared there for a minute, but he decided to stay right there on that top. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate that. Look, those two guys got a little close. Now the question, they've cleared it now. The 98 might be sticking with Nagels in that 6. Help get him cleared, and then both of them will drop down there. But they got their work cut out for them because that 71, John Macara, he knows how to push. And he is not going to let that happen. And a 48, he just can't quite get up there with them guys to kind of help out. So he's kind of holding up that bottom line there a little bit. And that's going to help that top line. Let's see. Is the 98 going to be cleared? Not yet. But the 71's doing a good job keeping Roethlisberger out in front. It's like I said, the 48's kind of holding that bottom line up a little bit there. About 2-3 car lengths behind him. Here comes that top line one more time. Wow, what a move right there by the 15. Gets it right down there in the bottom with the right behind the 71. Now he's going to be able to get up into that bumper and kind of help them guys out. I can assure you he will push. The 6 Nagel still trying to get that number 4 or 98 up far enough to drop. Some of the guys back in the back. Vincini Guerrero, he's sitting right back here in the 11th. Another MaxSpeedTV driver. Garrett Velzy, he's 11th. There he is. He's right behind the 14 of Guerrero. 60 laps out of 100 in the books. Play next time you're in Ohio and you're heading to Florida, stop by. I want out of this state. I'm sick of the ice and snow. I can't take it anymore. Ooh, the 62 went up and he might have scraped the wall. It's a possibility he did. He was right up there, real close. You see Duvendak sitting back here, don't you? Got his lap back, and here he comes. He's currently 16th. And he's got plenty of time to get it up there. Riding with him. And he knows he's got plenty of time to get it up there because you see he's not doing anything to pass anybody. He's just hanging out. He's going to time it just right. Oh, and he finally gets him to drop down. So Roethlisberger's going to be on the bottom. And it looks like Nagel's dropped right in behind Schroeder in that 48. Now, I don't think Nagels really knows yet the damage that's on that 48 machine up front. A little 3-car train up top trying to get something going. '15 working his way up. There's Velzy doing a little bit of pushing, and he thinking about going 3 wide there, but he decided not to. It's a pleasant 65 right now in Florida. Yeah, whatever there, Joey. Rub it in, buddy. Rub it in. Nancy's hollering, let's go, number 4. Well, that is the 98. Just so we don't get confused. He has a special number, I think, on there that Trading Paints is not letting me recognize. I don't know. 98 on the track, number 4 in your hearts. How's that? At 26, Casey Gilchrist would just love to have a few more cars up there on that top line to help get him around. Christopher says he wants to say thank you so much to Becky for coming out and watching race. Kind of had a rough way to go for the 66. Got caught up in an incident or two, and you know, you get caught up in a couple of incidents and you're about done, especially with only one fast repair. But you know what? There's always next week, Christopher. As you can see, a couple of these cars up top, they're slowly making their way up there. They'll do a little bit of side drafting if they can, but here's the thing, look out. The reason why I say look out, right here, you got 3 cats. They're gonna go a lap down, it's gonna make it 3 wide all the way back. And hopefully, we'll follow them here and make sure everything is kosher. So far, so good. Usually when it's like that, it can get kind of nasty. But nope. So far, so good. Roethlisberger is leading him down, and right behind him is the veteran, Sean McCara. Mr. Velzy. Didn't I tell you? Wait a little bit until the laps wind down, and I got to work their way up. Well, the cream rises to the top, and well, here he is. And I will say, Andrew Schroeder's doing a good job hanging on with these bunch with no front end on that whatsoever. Zero. Nada. One thing about it, you ain't got to worry about him getting hot and blowing up. Should be getting ready to come in soon for some pit stops. And yes, the 98 is Zach Roethlisberger. And here comes a couple of the guys already, I do believe. Just 2 of them coming in this time around. And oh, looks like the 15. Oh man, he gathered it up. Thought he was gonna go round and round right there, but he didn't. That was close. As far as pit stops go, and green flag, mind you, they've done a really good job. $68 out of 100 in the books. You're gonna start seeing some pit stops, and here they come. Let's watch them all roll in here. Another good pit stop in these guys. I'm telling you, it's not easy getting these puppies slowed down from 190 mile an hour to pit road speed. It's tough. But they've done a great job. Coming in and fuel only, basically. And you can see them all coming out. Mancini Guerrero. Watching him work his way out. Sean Makara is going to lead these boys all the way around to that blue commitment cone. Then they can hop up onto the track, but you got to stay down there below it till you pass it. Roethlisberger is going to be right there on his bumper. Now, these two cats need to hook up and stay as tight as they can because they're going to bring the rest of these guys with them. Once they get single file, they get a decent run, someone's going to jump out and they're going to make it too wide eventually. But right now, they're probably going to set right there, nose to tail for a while. These guys right here, if they stay nose to tail, you see Duvendak. Now the rest of these cats way back here, these guys will never catch them if they stay nose to tail for a while. Yep, same time, same Bobby channel. Next week, Monday. But these guys know exactly what they're doing. You can see they are all lined up nose to tail because they are really moving and drafting. And that's what you want to do all the way back here. The 8th is going to have a hard time catching these guys to get up there to that draft. He's going to slowly lose them, maybe. Or he may possibly catch them. He's got a little bit of damage on that right front. We'll see. Now, all the way back here, just about 6 seconds back is this other bunch right here. And, of course, everybody back here just as well. But these cats right here are all happy campers, I'll tell you that. What they don't want to see is a caution. Haven't heard squat hardly out of the 18. Mr. Mark Vega. He's currently 18th. Hey, and he's running number 18. Imagine that. Andrew Schroeder says, I can't take it no more. I'm out. I'm done. And he is done. He's gone. Had a lot of damage to the front of that. And I think Mr. Tater Tot Toller, he's on pit road as well. He might be done also. But these guys right here. No! The 71 and a 99. They almost kiosked. Now they're going to make it too wide right now. They feel they're far enough away from the rest of the guys out on the track. Again, you 9 people that hit the like button, tell the others that are watching that it's safe. You won't get a blister or you won't get poked or pricked or whatever. These guys are putting out a pretty good show for you guys. Hit that like button for them. Me, I get paid either way. But these guys are doing a good job. First new series, new league right here. I think you're doing a great job. Real quick, there's your race summary. 2 of those cautions of the 5 with stages. So they are doing great. 26 lead changes so far. Pushing about 192, 190, about 192 mile an hour there. You're asking yourself, do they have enough to go all the way? No. They will be doing a quick one. Oh, we can give you all kinds of... See, look at that. Isn't that just spectacular? Brandon. You can see them. They're all over this track. They say they got some really nice largemouth in that lake in the middle of this track. A buddy of mine has been there. He has fished in it. Right now, Makara, he's going to be doing the pushing, and he's got the 26 Casey Gilchrist out there. Now, whip back single file, it looks like. All the way back. Nagels, Guerrero. Yep, they are all single file. Now, the guy that might have got in, I don't know what happened to him. I'm trying to find him. And I might not be able to. Rhett Cadoti, all by himself, currently 15. I think he might have got a penalty or somewhat because they were holding. And that got him way out of sequence, and he's all by himself. And he, as us broadcasters would say, is screwed. He needs a caution. There's a good chance you might see one. And he'll be right back up here with these guys. But for now, he's running around by himself, and he's losing valuable speed and time from these leaders. You can see him. About 190 mile an hour or better. 173 for Mr. Rhett Cadoti. So he is losing time. Duvendak taking a little peek out there, wondering if someone's going to go with him. And no one's going to take the bait just yet, I don't think. That is going to drop him back a little bit. Lap traffic staying way up high, and that's the 77. And he will go a lap down. Sean Makara. There he is, inside. Give you a little side roll bar action. You can see how kind of Gilchrist is kind of running back and forth, up and down or whatnot. You get a little nervous when you go up to push him and they're not really holding a really good straight line. Whoa, Sean got down there pretty low. Now, if it was in the trucks and they were kind of weaving like that, you don't want to touch him because he's going to go flying. But these cars, not too bad. You can beat them all up. You don't have to be perfectly square on that bumper. Another MaxSpeedTV driver there. Looks like the 215. Cadoti's going to end up going down a lap. 2 laps now. Hey, all right, we got 12 people hitting the like button so far for these guys. They'll appreciate it. Again, Duvendak. Out there with all of his friends. And right now he's got one trying to come up to him. Give him a hand here. Duvendak all by himself is making a little headway. You can see him. He is slowly moving that thing forward. And yes, Jackie, I feel like Waffles so bad. If Waffle House had a credit card, I would own it. The closest Waffle House to me is about 45 minutes away. And that just sucks. Still, Duvidak all by himself. Hey, ain't nobody gonna jump up on that high line yet. 20 laps to go. And I do believe they will come in for a quick splash if we do not get a caution. And it's going to be really between these cats right here if we don't get a caution. Everybody else is a good ways back. 7 seconds plus. Yeah. So these cats right here are all happy campers. Jackie says 2 of her nephews are racing. Well, what 2, Jackie? Give me some numbers. Duvendak still by himself, hanging on. The little car that could. But there ain't nobody gonna join him just yet. It might eventually shuffle him back. 18 to go at the line. He's thinking to himself, now somebody's gonna jump up here with me at some point. I know they are. Yes, Kevin, you inspired them to smack that like button. You should be a motivational speaker. You're awesome. Just saying, you're good. I'll have you go with me on all my broadcasts and talk them into hitting the like button. Duvidak still trying to hang on by himself. And I'll tell you what, he's showing some muscle up there. I figured he'd be back in the back by now, but he's still hanging on. Tater Tot wants to come up to the booth. Oh, yeah. I'll bring Tater Tot. Let me find him. Tater Tot.
What's happening?
It's about ready to get crunch time out here, brother. 17 to go, 16 to go at the line. Everybody is single file. It's going to be these cats right up here is going to be for a battle, but they are going to have to make a quick pit stop.
Yes, will do.
The question is, can they do it cleanly?
It's definitely going to be a tough one to do. Some of these guys that haven't really mastered not hitting the brake before they get off the track. So that's something that some of the struggles we had while some of the guys were on green flag pit stops. They were still in line and still hitting the brake before they got clean off the racing surface. But we'll see what happens.
Well, right now, we noticed, I was kind of impressed. Duvidak stayed up there on that high line all by himself. Nobody would go to the dance with him. And he actually did pretty well. He didn't lose really anything. He stayed right there. Eventually, at some point, obviously they're going to stay back-to-back, nose-to-tail, single file, especially getting ready to come up on a quick splash and go. Do you think if these guys up in front go in, do you think the other ones are going to follow so they can keep this draft?
Most definitely. I think it's all on the leader, and here they go. Yeah, as suit, they all decide to follow suit, which really, if you stay out by yourself, you're more or less a sitting duck. These cars require drafting help, obviously, here. So they draft well. That was the reason Duvendak was able to stay out on the side like that and kind of side draft his way up and just kind of hang out there. That they really work well with side draft and just kind of keeping the momentum right there, so that way you don't fall back really at all. But yeah, it was kind of good to see all these guys come down all together.
They came down, they got their fuel, they left, and now we're going to see the rest of these cats up here that are coming in. Probably fuel only, and out the door they go.
Yeah, probably going to be a fuel only stop here for these guys. No need to get tires with 14 laps left.
I gotta wait for the the all fun timing here to catch up with everybody. I'm going through all these cats waiting patiently.
I think it's going to be scoring the 71 as our leader here.
I think it is too. Yep, they are showing him as number 1. Now, I don't know what quite happened, but I know the MaxSpeedTV boys, they're back here a little bit. And Cindy Guerrero, he's way back here. So somehow or another, they got screwed up on a pit stop together.
Yeah, and Guerrero's about to go a lap down as the leaders are starting to catch him. They're coming with a full head of steam here too, and he's just kind of getting hung out to dry.
It's a possibility somebody might got caught speeding.
Could be. Very well be.
Nails is in the hunt. He's 7th. But he needs to get some help to get up here a draft with these guys. 13 to go at the line. Yeah, Makara's led only 9 laps. You can see these boys are about ready to pounce on these two right here.
Yeah, the 71 and the 26 are teammates. So I can see them helping each other out. And Robert Duvendak is also teammates with those guys as well. So, I mean, they have three friends up there, 3 friendlies.
I'm really impressed with this lone wolf right here. Garrett Velzy started 25th. He's sitting in 4th right now. And I don't know if he's got any friends in the game or not, because I'm looking up here for the Fat Nerdy Motorsports, and he's the only one I see left.
Yeah, Schroeder, he ended up getting taken out. I think he said he wrecked coming into the pits to get the wall. So his night was done. My night was done. So hopefully Garrett can bring it home for the Fat Nerdy boys. He's a good super racer.
And he's about ready to show you, too, because you can watch him right here. He's just watching to wait to see what's that outside line going to do.
Yeah, Garrett's a very smart racer. He's definitely not gonna take it here too early. But I don't think he's going to let his opportunity slip up either.
It's all going to be about the pusher. And there they go. They're going to move up. Somebody moved way up. Now we're 3 wide.
Now, the 26 and the 71 are doing exactly what they done the last time coming to the stage 1 where they locked out the front row with each other.
Now, I will tell you, the number 4, or, well, they almost touched their... Roethlisberger, the 98, he made a move that literally just backfired at him. Put him up to the 2nd, all the way back to the tail end of this pack right here. Now Duvendak's going to be some pushing. Now, this is where these pushers come into play right here, big time there, Tater Tot, because, well, Duvendak up there in that top line, all he wants to do is get that 26, if he can, of Gilchrist out of his freaking way and get him down to the bottom of the rocket chair. So maybe the 22 can push him up.
Yep, and it looks like that momentum just returned to the low line. But like I said, these cars, they draft so well with the side draft that even if you are a lone wolf out there, it's really hard for you to go anywhere unless there's just a substantial amount of cars on the bottom that just get you to just get a train going.
Now, the 14, the Cindy Guerrero, he's a lap down. So basically, he's just trying to figure out what paint job do I like the best, and that's the one I'm going to help and follow.
Exactly.
Coming up on another lap car, and he's going to stay way up high out of the way, I'm going to assume. If it was me, I'd be running that puppy right down to the bottom. But we're going to go 9 laps to go this time. Jackie says to push it real good. I don't know if she's singing a course of a song or she's talking to somebody out here. Oh, that was close.
Whoa.
That's what happens when you pass, you get this lap traffic there. They are to go low and stay out of the way, not high generally. They go up high, It gets a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, we usually start screaming at them when we're about 3 seconds off of them. telling him pick a lane, which way you're gonna go. Obviously, that dude, he wasn't awake when that happened. So
Now he's on a Sunday drive.
yeah, driving Miss Daisy.
There's Duvendak. He's driving Miss Daisy, all right. He's driving the Waffle House 26 right there at Gilchrist. I think he might have him far enough maybe to drop down into that rocking chair. The question is Gilchrist just going to stay right there with Duvendak so they can drop down together? And that's what it looks like they're going to do.
That would be the smart thing. All three of those guys right there are teammates, so I could see that happening, and all three of those guys end up working together. But I think Garrett's trying to shut it down right here by keeping the 71 pushed up under the 99 and not really allowing those three guys to hook up together.
Now, the guy that can give you the most help right now, especially in these cars, that's going to be that 14, who doesn't even matter. Guerrero, he's a lap down. But if he can tuck up underneath that 38 of Velzy and give them a little bit of help, that top line is not going to be able to get around these guys. They're going to have a real hard time doing it, but they got to suck up right there together.
And usually those are the guys that you want. They're really, like I said, they're a lap down, but they're up here and they're running for not only a lucky dog, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know what? There's 6 laps to go. What do I have left to lose? Might as well help the guys in front of me, So, it can be a blessing and a curse at the same time, too.
You can see them running really close right there. I mean, they're just side by side, neck and neck. Take a look right here, coming right at you. I mean, there's nobody running away with it by no means. Now, got a good push right there. Still not able to clear him. You can watch him right here. Now, does he have enough to drop down? He does, but he's going to stay right with him. I'll bet you before we get down to too many more laps, if Duvendak pushes him out there, he's just going to drop him like a hot potato, and he will get down to that bottom line.
Most definitely. I mean, that would be his best shot for him. The top lane kind of loses a little bit of momentum when they go off into the corners right here. So we'll see what happens. The top lane definitely has the momentum on the straightaways, especially if they have majority of cars, but when they go off into the corners right here, they just kind of lose it.
Whoa! They got a little shaky right there.
Yeah, that was a little squirrely.
They're gonna gather it back up, get the wits to muck themselves, and untighten and unclench their butt cheeks.
Yeah, I think Garrett needs a dude wipe after that one.
It's possible, but he hung right onto it.
Yeah, he didn't let out of it. But right there would have been a great opportunity for the 99 and the 26 to capitalize on that free space.
He got a good run again, but Velzy doing his job right here at the bottom, and he's keeping his 71. Velzy's an absolute thorn in that top line side, without a doubt.
Most definitely. Him and the 14 right there. 14 just gives him these great shoves, and he just keeps on coming back and shoving that 71 up there and keeps on messing up their plans of trying to get down.
And I can guarantee you the guys up in that top line, they know exactly who's ruining their day right now. It's they're gonna play heck trying to get past these guys, I'm telling you.
Oh, for sure.
Just want to be real careful when you're on that bottom. You get across that double yellow line, it can throw you, and well, you can get a world of hurt. And it could scrape off some speed too.
Yes.
Oh, the 26 just about come down close enough to Velzy and the 38 to slap a water bottle out of his hand. They almost touched.
Yeah, it got a little bit sketchy.
Doing a little side draft, and I think those guys up top saying side draft, side draft. Do something.
Yep, they need to do that right there. You see the 26 there really drafting off of that 14, trying to just hold his position right there. But if that car back here at the back, the 08, I believe that is, if he doesn't get up on that top side, it could be the race.
Now, somebody forgot to tell Guerrero that he's not in it to win it. Unfortunately, he's a lap down. Trying to get it back the hard way. Whoa, the 22.
Oh,
that broke loose right there behind him, and he held on to it.
Oh, he almost got Duvendak. But check out that middle lane right there. When you get those side draft runs and you can get up between two guys right there, it's like there's no air at all.
Right now, I'm going to tell you who's throwing the fits. It's going to be one to go, and that's going to be Garrett Velzy. He's like, damn it, I can't get away for nobody up top so I can make a move. He's literally stuck right there.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about being on the bottom is you can't go below the yellow line and pass anyone, and you can't go high either because you got cars above you either. So I mean, you're just left to choose. You know, you got to push the 71.
Thinking about 3 wide right now. Well, that's not going to do a darn thing because he ain't going to get no help. Whoa, the 26 came up, just about gave him a love tap. Trying to do a little, they bumped again.
If they keep playing around with it, that 14 might slip back just enough for Garrett to slide up in front of him and possibly take lead of that outside.
They're getting really, really crazy right now, and they might as well because it's white flag. Sean Macara is going to be a happy camper without a doubt. Whoa, they touched again right there.
Yeah.
But the 14 is really hurting bad. You can see they got nowhere to go. Juvendak, at some point, he's either going to go out front. He's going to have to do something right now. Right now, Juvendak looked like he might have a little bit of an edge. And he's about ready to wreck the 14 if you don't get out of the way. Now he's going to go way up, make it 3 wide. And that's just going to make the 71 just go off into Wild Blue Yonder. Unless that 26 can do something. Let's see. That's going to be a close finish right there. And it will be the 71 of Sean Macara. He is going to win this bad boy. Duvendak did everything he could. He's going to be second. And Gilchrist almost pushed Duvendak to the win.
What a finish.
Here's your race winner, Sean Macara. What a job he did. How many laps did he live? He had 19 laps of this bad boy. I'll tell you what, for a first-year lead, guys getting together with guys they don't know, rookies versus veterans and everything, I mean, this was a darn good race right here. So technically there was 5 cautions. Give him just a little bump there. There were 5 cautions and 2 of them were staged. So they only had 3 cautions, 31 lead changes. And there's your winner right there. If he can get in gear and do a burnout, that'd be swell. All right, guys, stick around. We're going to be right back. We're going to have a chance to talk with these cats. Well, we'll just see how it works out. Get a chance to chat with them. We'll be right back after this. Maybe. There it is.
We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. You'll need to tow back to pit lane, press and hold your reset button, and we'll come and get you. We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back. Noma Super Speedway Series coming at you. And wow, you seen that right there? I just put it on caution, instant replay. Well, that wasn't a big deal tonight. Why? Real quick, I'll show you. We had 5 cautions and 2 of them were stages. So really, only 3 cautions with these guys, 31 lead changes. Like I tell you what, that was a heck of a show these cats put on for you guys. I am telling you right now, it was impressive. Now, the number 3 guy, Casey.
What's going on? How are you?
I thought for a minute you was gonna push Duvendak to the win. Now you had your bumper all up in his grill right there at the end. Thought for sure you was gonna be able to get her done, but you come in third. You got points out of the deal. You started 19th to finish third. That's not too shabby. You led 20 laps of the race. I think you had fun tonight.
Yeah, I definitely had a blast tonight. I mean, I couldn't ask for any better teammates right here. These guys are the best of the best. So, yeah, no, trying to make sure at least somebody here, one of the 3 of us, got the win tonight. So, had the opportunity to take I think it was the 14 there at the end, 3 wide, push Doobie around the outside of him, and just figured whoever got to the line first win. So, I just want to give Doobie a shout out. Thanks for letting me be a part of the team. Great teammates as always, and good job to them tonight.
Yep, stage is all yours, my friend. Anybody else you want to thank before I let you get out of here so you can get to bed and go to work tomorrow?
Nope, that'll pretty much it. Thank you for broadcasting. You do a great job with it. Congrats to Sean on the win, and hats off to Doobie for an awesome league. He's got a good thing going here.
Hey, well, you know what? Anytime Duvendak has his hand in the league, it's good. I mean, he's thorough. He's just a great leader in leagues, I'm telling you. But anyway, good job, bud. Enjoy yourself. Be safe all week long, and we'll catch you next week, all right?
You guys take care. Thank you.
All right. Oh, Tic Tac, talk to me.
Yeah, that was exciting, wasn't it?
You know what? It was getting pretty gnarly there. I was a little worried because the 14 Guerrero, he was up there battling his little heart out to get his lap back. But I don't know. I thought, he's going to block that second line up there, and he's not going to let Duvendak or nobody get an opportunity to go anywhere. Now, Velzy was doing a great job as well. He was right there, but he couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah, we had him boxed in there pretty good. We were trying to keep a hold of that high line, but we started to lose a couple of guys behind me for the push, so we started to fade back there. And then those couple of lappers that we had in there kind of threw another wrench into the plan, so we were trying to work our way through them as safely as possible, knowing that the overall goal was to make sure one of the 3 of us won this and we didn't wreck each other, or, we had a guaranteed top 5. So worst came to worst, we would just want to make sure, one of us got the win and the rest of us finished in the top 5 and crossed the finish line safe and sound.
Well, you did a heck of a job. You got points. You got a great league. Got to be a happy camper.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate all the kind words everyone's been saying. It's nice to see the group of guys that we got coming out here. We're getting better and better each week. The last race at Talladega was a great race. This one, another great race. There's still a few little things that we need to work on to clean up a few things, but it's nothing major. But yeah, I mean, still only have 5 cautions, 2 of them being stage breaks. I'm very satisfied with that, with the way that the last time went. We were at Daytona when you had COVID, and it went forever.
All right, who you want to thank before I let you go? And oh, by the way, are you ready for snow Friday morning?
I didn't even look at the forecast to see what
you
we
don't
got
want to
coming
look
out
at
here.
it. You don't want to look at it.
Yeah, my wife's in Florida right now, and she's coming. She's been there for about a week, and she's coming back tomorrow.
Ain't no way.
So.
She needs to call you and say, forget it. I'm staying about 4 more days.
No, not happening. I got the 4 kids here by myself so I'll be taking a vacation if she doesn't come back. So
let me get this straight. You're watching your 4 kids and you're racing at the same time.
Yeah, luckily they all went to bed pretty easily tonight. Usually my wife's here to take care of them Monday nights. But I got them laid down a little early tonight. I tried to wear them out before bedtime, and it seemed to work. So they all passed out pretty quickly tonight, and luckily stayed asleep the whole race.
I'll tell you what, you got it going on, pal. You can play the mother role and the daddy role, no problems. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
Hey, I thank all the guys here in Noma. Thank my teammates, Casey, Sean, and Mark. Mark had a little bit of a rough night tonight, but I think we're still going to come out of here pretty good in points for all of us. And then we all finished, the rest of us finished 1, 2, 3 there. So that was a great night. Thank you, in your beautiful voice, for doing this for us each week.
Thank you very much.
I think, like I just talked about, thank my wife, even though she wasn't here this week, giving her a break from all of our hectic life we have here. So
Well, you better thank her. Pray to God she comes home because she finds out she's going to get some more snow. And, oh, man, I think I come off that plane a kicking and a screaming.
yeah, I don't blame her. She's leaving the Emerald Coast where the sand is white and coming up here to the Great Lakes where the snow is white and brown and
Yeah.
and
All
nice
right.
and cold for her.
You take care of yourself, Robert. We'll talk to you next week, buddy.
All right, sounds good. You guys have a great night.
All right. Oh, the man of the hour. Hang on, Sean. I got to get all this stuff together here real quick. All righty. You led 19 laps. You started 6th, and you were just having a blast, weren't you?
Yeah, I just sat up front all race, either pushing somebody or getting pushed, and it's pretty easy from there.
You sit back in the back. You let the laps wind down. Just let it tick away, and then all of a sudden, it's, that little voice in the head says, all right, let's go. we got to get up front. And away you go. I mean, it was really pretty cool. Now, that 14, Guerrera, he was a lap down, and he was pushing and helping. He was just like a thorn right there in everybody's side. And he kind of trapped Velzy a little bit. He couldn't do anything. But and that was perfect for you because that just kept you right out in front.
Yeah, no, Velzy kind of had a lag situation, I think, on the final lap, which really hurt my run. And I was afraid I was going to lose it there, but it ended up not happening that way.
Well, you did a good job. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You got points. You got to win. And, hey, it's not a bad way to start out your week, is it?
Had a pretty good race tonight.
Well, who all do you want to thank before I let you go and we get out of here?
Well, it's just Casey for working with me all race, and helps make it fun.
Forgot one important thing. What do you always, always, always supposed to do?
Hope to talk to you next week.
You always thank the broadcaster.
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't watched the broadcast yet. How am I supposed to thank you for something I haven't seen? I was busy racing.
Well, you know what? We're going to have to give you a script, and you're going to have to go in front of a mirror, and I want you to practice so that way when you win again, you're going to be Johnny on the spot. You'd be like a motivational speaker when we're done with you.
I'm a great motivational speaker.
Well, you're going to get better.
Yep.
Well, good job racing, pal. Congratulations. Number one way to start the week. You be safe all week until next week. Well, be good, and we'll see you then.
All righty, later.
And practice in the mirror.
Will.
All right, bye. Well, that's it, guys. We got through it. We did it. Man, what a great time that we had, too, by the way. I got to tell you. Pretty darn impressive. Good racing right here. NOMA Super Speedway Series. Look them up. Check them out. If you want to get involved, hop in it. They are awesome guys. Lots of fun. A whole lot of fun. Matter of fact, let me find it. I'm looking for it. Hang on a minute. There it is. NOMA. National Online Motorsports Association. Appreciate it. Everybody that's been out here watching us. There we go. Get a little bit of that music going, huh? Isn't that nice? Listen to the Sioux sounds of WKRP in Cincinnati. No. Anyway, you guys did a great job. Appreciate everybody out in YouTube land. Be safe out there. And remember, this is 2022.